Okay, so we're going to talk a little bit about what you're looking at once you get on your class page, just to get you familiar with the screen layout. So once I log in, once I click on an actual class link, this is what I am faced with. So I've got some tabs across the top, which I'm going to go into in more detail when I get into different screencasts. But the first tab is my Pages tabs. I've got some different pages along the side which I've added, and I've got a little quick button here which is my plus sign, so I can click on that plus to add a different page, so I can give my page a title. I can also do subpages, so if I wanted to say, if I was doing units, but if I had a unit that had some different kind of subcategories, I could add those there, and then I just would simply click save. And those would start appearing down here. So you can start to see how you can start to structure your class. So your pages get organized along this side. This button right next to it is your Organize Pages button. So if I click on that button, I can easily move my pages up and down. So if I want to actually move this Teacher Resources one up, I just drag it up. If I wanted to make it a subcategory, I would just kind of hover around in here, and now suddenly Teacher Resources is a subcategory of Priority Library. But I'm just going to go ahead and pull that back out, and I can't remember how I had those set up, but I'll just leave it like that for now and just click apply, and now that's already automatically changed for me. You notice these links along the side here, these little buttons. This lets me know that this page is published. You'll notice when you get into your page, you may have one that says first page, or there's a page up at the top that's already been added for you. Haiku kind of gets you jump started by giving you a blank page in there, so you can add to it. If you've had information imported in from Moodle, you can go ahead and delete that first page, and the way that you would do that is you just walk on over here to Manage Page on the drop down and click on Delete Page, so you could get rid of that page. Okay. While I'm over here, let me just highlight some of the different things that you have here. Up at the top, you've got page layout. So if I'm not really loving how this page is laid out, I can click on that button and I can change it. So 1 column, 2 columns, wide right, so you can kind of play around. And you can play around with it once you've already kind of gotten it structured. So you can make those changes once you have content there, which is kind of nice. You can also move information around by just dragging. So if I drag this picture over here instead, I can do that. I can move this content here just to see how it's going to look. And I can just kind of play around by just simply dragging and dropping, which makes it nice. Okay, so that's a little bit about pages. In the next screencast to come, we're going to dive into more elements that are on your page, so stay tuned.